pressure to operate a hydraulic system. You pump it up using this little bugger which keeps popping off. It's stored in these tanks.
So you preload the cylinders before you...
You got to preload it before you go in. I started the first round, I'd forgotten to do it, so I had to take it off and start again on that one. Switch releases the air. Hydraulics, you know what, I'll show you. Hydraulics lift it up, closes the core, lifts it. It's a bit wobbly because it's got a lot of weight in the can. It's only got the one point in the middle there. Then the third motor reverses back, lowers it down and opens the core, in theory dropping the can on the block.
So you've got a motor controlling the hydraulic switch.
I've got a motor control just for the
hydraulic valve.
Because that's the only way to get it to operate.
Yeah, all right. And the hydraulic valve controls two cylinders, does it?
Two cylinders.
It is. Pneumatic valve controls two cylinders.
Well, technically they're hydraulics apparently, but we'll just go hydraulics.
So they are fluid filled?
Apparently they're meant to be called hydraulics despite the fact that it's air pressure.
Yeah, okay.
I just go with whatever people tell me to go with. Yeah, so the switch is to release the air in the tanks into the levers. Okay, that. Yeah, because that's the motor's the only way to get the switch to operate. Because obviously we can't touch it, and there's no other way to get the switch to fully turn. I had tried other systems like weighted systems which would move as the robot went to adjust it, but they didn't really help much and didn't do anything, so a motor was really the only way to fully get it to turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, where do you get the pneumatic components?
Mr. Noy ordered them as a trial about 3 years ago, just to see how they went. The conclusion was they were too expensive to get another one, so... And that happens. That is pipes coming off, which is a new thing, but the pipes are somewhat aged, so I'm going to have to deal with that.
Is there any advantage of doing it?
There's an advantage in if you get it right. It is faster and more reliable to actually lift it and get it down. The only problem is you only get one shot because the whole system can only hold. I can only get 34 psi in before a pipe follows. So I only get about 5 minutes with the pressure in there before I have to let it out or pipes start popping off all over the place.
And you don't actually have the weight of the motor on the front, so you're lighter. Yeah,
so it's lighter there. The problem is because of the core system going through the tunnels that we had, I couldn't get through them because it catches the corner, pulls it in, sees it as a water tower and starts trying to go around it. So that's one problem because because there's not enough air, you can't have them shut, then open, then shut, and lift, and then open again. At one stage we had, last year we trialled having 2 soft drink bottles instead of cans because they hold more air, so overall it was good. But they were too bulky and we couldn't fit through the gate at all, so they had to go.
Did you ever try putting an air pump on it?
The guys who had it before me, I've rebuilt it several times because they had it really poorly built. They tried an electronic pump, but it kept breaking and it would keep trying to pump while they were running, so there'd be more air and there'd be pipes popping, and they just ditched that and we just went back to hand pumping it, which is long and drawn out.
And can you tell us how you handle gridlock to change direction?
Okay, what I have is, in the middle, most people have their sensors near the front there, but because I have mine in the middle, I've calibrated each one for reading for green, white and black, so when left sensor reads white and the right sensor reads black, it takes that as green, so it turns appropriately, and vice versa. So when one's reading white, the other's reading black, it turns to take
Yep.
the black course.
And what about when it's...
Yeah. When you actually get
black and white.
on the cross intersection, you've got black, and what will it do on those intersections?
It wobbles around for a bit trying to find it. On all the green tiles, it's very bumpety while it works out exactly what's going on. But once it's on the